Once upon a time, there were two best friends. One of them had a computer and the other one sucked.
Alright, are you ready?
I guess.
Do we have any material?
No.
Hello, everybody. Kept you waiting, didn't we?
Yeah, hey, sorry about the late
I'm not. Fuck you.
upload. We were sitting here last night, right, and we're like, we gotta record something for tomorrow, and then
We were like-
we just fucking didn't.
Well, so Tokyo took a very, very long, deserved nap when we
yeah.
got home from work today. Today was a day. But anyway, welcome to Chillin with the Villains.
Yeah, we're villains, and you're here chilling with us. And if you don't like it, you got no choice. I won't put the gun away.
Consent is important.
So today's topic is consent.
Like how you are consenting to watch this video, and by doing as such, will send me all of your teeth so I can make $24.
So here's the thing, right? Sometimes life goes the way that you want it to, and sometimes your body just takes a fucking shit.
Yeah, Tokyo
On its own health.
died.
I fucking died, dude. I died.
I like how we're speaking at the same volume, but just you can tell when I'm talking.
You got a bassier voice than I do. Anyway, so I died earlier this week. That was
Unfortunately, not permanently.
that was fun.
Yeah, we still don't know what's wrong with him. Doctors think it's a viral infection, and viral infections work their way out of your system after 7 to 10 days. It's been about 7 days now.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm definitely feeling I'm probably 90%.
Yeah.
You know, there's that 10% that's missing. Okay.
There are 2% inside you.
let me rephrase. I'm probably at about 60% because due to my lifestyle,
You'll never be at 100.
never be at 100. But I'm probably at about 90% of
For him.
where I like to be, you know?
God, I'm clipping the shit out of this mic.
It's
There's
sad,
two wolves
unfortunate
inside me. One of them clips the mic. The other one clips the mic, but it redlines. I am screaming.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, so even you can... I don't know if it came through in the last set of episodes that we did for Pray for the Gods, but I was...
You could tell Tokyo was dead. You could tell I was kind of disinterested. Because I was just reading Arteezy copy pastas. Oh, it's time for the daily Arteezy copy pasta.
No more Arteezy copy pastas. They're all bad. Every single one of them.
I will find one that you will love. So, on this, my TED Talk, what the fuck?
No, stop it.
A sausage roll is a British savory pastry snack, popular in Commonwealth nations and beyond. They are sold at retail outlets and also available from bakeries as a takeaway food. A miniature version can be served as buffet or party food. That is apparently one of Sheepstick's coffee pastas.
Anyway, so hey, welcome to the show. Let's talk about something that most people will understand other than Twitch memes related to a very specific Dota 2 pro player.
Yeah, we're gonna today talk about. Apparently, people are worried about World War III.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. Why now?
I guess because we did something to Iran, and then people are expecting Iran to retaliate.
Oh, is that why
Apparently.
old Jay Dizzle hit me up today?
Yeah, it's why Cap hit me up too. I'll show you what he said, what we talked about. I can't show it to them because that's
that's
the bad thing.
That's a whole violation.
Yeah, but
of privacy right there.
But here, you should hear while I talk to them, and while I actually immediately pivot from that, because there's one thing I don't actually want to do on this channel is get political, which I've said a lot of things on this channel, but why are politics where I draw the line? I feel like it's probably because it's just so divisive. And because, as a culture, we're pretty politically divided right now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even just take the Republicans or conservatives, however the fuck you want to call them. You have two wolves inside of you. One of them is saying build the wall. The other one is saying Trump still kind of sucks. You're a Republican. If what is arguably the most cohesive political party in history is being like, we don't really know what to do here. Am I right?
I mean, so it's politics. Politics has always been a hard topic to approach because, it's one of those things that people get real passionate about.
There's two wolves inside.
It's one of those things where people don't like to accept differences.
Yeah.
And they like to think that you're wrong. That's a wrong viewpoint.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. And
Also, we're super far away from the micro.
Okay, all right. I'll speak it up a little bit. I'll project. That's a thing I can do. But so it's hard to talk on that shit, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just there's so many people out there that are just gonna hold the opinion that you're wrong.
Yeah, on a fundamental level.
And just not, they disagree with you.
Yeah.
And there's certain avenues in life where that can be applied, right? Generally science.
Yeah.
If there's a ton of evidence to support something and you're making a claim that has a ton of evidence to disprove, then you're probably just fucking wrong.
Yeah, it's I meme about it a lot, but the whole, in my TED Talk of Albert Einstein was a punk bitch.
Right.
There is very clearly a lot of evidence that suggests that while he probably wasn't a punk bitch.
You can't really take that mentality and apply it to something as like politics because it's a lot of its opinion and a lot of it is personal core values.
Well, and it's like trying to say you have two basketball coaches, right? Both of them have one of them tells you to score a point. The other one also tells you to score a point. But so take two basketball coaches. They can have a fundamental disagreement on their philosophy of how you should play basketball.
Yeah.
Say one of them is very defensive minded and say it's more important for the other team to score less points than you.
Uh-huh.
While the other coach is like, no, fuck that, and it's more important for you to score 100 points. They can score 99 as long as you score 100. Mm-hmm. They, at the end of the day, have the same mindset of, I want my basketball team to win against the other basketball team. Mm-hmm. You can't even take two fucking liberals and have them have this end point agreement a lot of the times. I would say, you would say I'm a fairly liberal person, right?
I would say that you're fairly liberal leaning.
But you take me in a room with other liberals, they might say something that I'm just like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Gun control is important, but just getting rid of guns is stupid.
Yeah.
And thing is, you might not even agree with that.
No.
But that is a fundamental belief that I have that I will not allow to be changed unless it's by my own doing. Mm-hmm. With basketball, you could be like, okay, yeah, it turns out scoring more points is important. And you can change that viewpoint of just yes, when I score 100, that's good. But you can't be like, yes, when I remove guns from the psycho-terrorist and they come with more guns, that's good.
I mean, yeah, it's like, let's chat about gun control. Let's do it. Let's do a political thing here. Let's chat about it. You ready? I'm ready.
Well, so first you gotta get risk control.
So, here's how I feel about gun control, right? I don't like how we currently control guns.
Yes, I actually think it's a terrible system.
I have been on the fence about several radical ideas surrounding gun control over the course of my life, such as when you're 18 years old, you're issued a gun, and the only ammunition you can buy for it is rubber bullets, and everybody is armed with a rubber bullet shooting gun, which can be lethal, by the way. Totally can be lethal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally can be a problem. But when it comes to crime prevention and stuff, it doesn't matter if you have a knife. You really don't want to get shot by a rubber bullet.
It's hurt. Knife sharp, but you can survive a stabbing. You're not going to live down the embarrassment of being killed by a rubber bullet.
Everyone will have one, you know? And it's like, you can totally get behind the thought of just like, how is anybody going to commit any gun-based crimes if A, there's not an easy way to obtain any actual lethal ammunition, or B, they will get shot a million times by everyone else in the vicinity because everyone really wants to shoot those rubber bullets.
Yeah.
They've had that gun since they were 18. It's been 4 to 6 years, and they haven't shot a single person. And finally, some jackass decided to commit a crime in their immediate vicinity. You're damn right there's going to be 20 people running out into the street like, where?
Where is the crime, boy?
Where's the crime? Where? Please!
So one of the viewpoints, I don't remember what comedian it was.
Hold up. Before we move on.
You're still going. Go for it.
Before we move on, I do want to state I don't hold that viewpoint anymore. I just wanted to state at a point in my life, because I look at the world rather comically, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
that's pretty funny.
Anyway, continue with what you were saying.
So, like, it's not necessarily what I have ever believed in, but I actually don't think it's a terrible idea of, you make guns very easy to get. Mm-hmm. However, you make bullets really fucking either hard to get in terms of you have to do all this shit, or that you make just a single bullet real goddamn expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll know if this dude shot another dude, he fucking meant it.
Which we can even cover the counterpoint, right?
Yeah.
We can cover the counterpoint is like that a black market will open up for cheap
absolutely
bullets. And, seeing as we can only control things, really, that happen inside our borders, right? Let's just take, I'm not even going to say Mexico, let's take
Canada.
The Canadian cartels up there, right?
There are absolutely gangs and drug chains in Canada.
A
lot of biker gangs have their chains up in, like, Vancouver. Yeah.
And you know how much money they can make making cheap bullets in Canada and, fucking smuggling that into the U.S.? And then everybody else only has rubber bullets and they can't afford to properly fucking defend themselves? Like, I get it, right? Like, I get it. I get, again, why I wanted to clarify that I don't actually hold that position. It was just a funny thought that I had once. And really enjoyed. But even so, come on. Yeah. Just give me a gun and some rubber bullets, and I'm just gonna prowl the streets at night, you know?
Be like, where's the crime?
Where's the crime? You know? Fucking,
okay, so like,
I don't want to kill anyone.
You just want to shoot someone with a rubber bullet.
I just want to shoot a crime guy with the rubber BBs.
So this is a good transitioning point from out of politics. Since we've been on this politics thing for a surprising amount of time, considering this isn't even like a 15-minute fucking chilling with the villains yet.
Yeah.
Like, say you did turn into a vigilante, right?
All right.
Like, let's say you decided, all right, I'm going to take this rubber bullet gun and take it to the logical stopping point of prowling Batman-like anti-hero. What is your gimmick and what is your name? Like, you gotta be...
Oh, yeah. Grenegade.
Oh, like a grenade renegade?
Yeah.
That's awesome!
Yeah. No, when I was little. When I was, I say little. When I was 18. I had a long-standing fictional alter ego, right? That was his superpower. Okay, his superpower was he can turn any regular object into a grenade, essentially, right? Like it's anything he throws will just explode after, he can kind of choose if it's on contact or after a couple seconds. But the how powerful of an explosion it is in direct relation to the size of the object that he throws. So if he throws like a penny or a bottle cap, it doesn't make that big of, an explosion.
It's like a solid flashbang or something like that.
But if he throws like, a shoe or something larger than that, then it's like it's bigger, and it gets to the point where if he hucks a 56-inch screen TV, we're talking large scale explosions at that point.
They're fucking leveling towns.
And I named him,
Grenegade.
And that was my OC. Do not steal.
So I've never been able to come up with a name. So maybe
what was it? Anarchane.
That's pretty cool.
Anarchane. Yeah, he's not very creative, in which he just has magic powers. But I love the name. I loved the name Anarchane.
Gun cane. Rubber bullet gun cane. So I've never actually come up with a name. So perhaps this is where this logically goes, is to naming my OC vigilante Do Not Steal. But basically he has a gun blade. And not even like a fucking anime JRPG gunblade. It's literally katana handle. Katana. But then a gun's also just right there on the handle. It's basically duct taped. So that I can, while I'm slashing, shoot him and then cut him. Like, okay, how dope is that? What is his name? I even feel like his name is just fucking Miguel. Because nobody else would duct tape a fucking 9mm to a katana handle and call himself a superhero. He's not. He's an anti-hero Batman-esque vigilante. No, but think about it. Like, if there were any technological advances or anything, like you're basically just putting a katana blade on top of a Glock. No, but think of how cool that would be. And imagine, you put some fucking, studio trigger kind of polish on an anime, and then it's just some dude who you see him with you see him slashing at you. With a fucking katana, but then all of a sudden you take a bullet to the chest, and then when you slow it down back in the memory banks, you realize that there was actually a gun. Fucking duct tape. And while he was slashing at you, unbeknownst to you, his finger was on the trigger the whole time. So a bullet penetrated your chest while he bisected you, and his name would be Sharpshooter.
Okay, we're not gonna top that. Thanks for coming by, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed this Chillin.
Goodbye, everybody.
Fuck. God damn, that was amazing. Sharp